All right. Hey, friends. Happy Hump Day. How is everybody doing? Hello, friends who is tuning in from LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, as well as IG. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the comments box below so I know where you're tuning in from. You guys know the drill. And you know your girl love a good cup of coffee. So have you got your coffee as well? If you do, let me know. Or if you like your other preferred beverages, then let me know which are your favorite. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Selena Yang, the ex-LinkedIn girl turned CEO of the In Academy. I'm showing up for my amazing community every single Wednesday to share one tip, tricks, hacks to help you to get real results on LinkedIn, utilize the power of this platform, stop feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and lack of time to figure LinkedIn all by yourself. I'm here for you, friends. So just want to say hi to Teresa, Junie, as well as Keisha from Instagram. And one of the LinkedIn user, hi there. Let me know who you are because I, one of the things that I share with my audience that if you haven't give the access word to LinkedIn to show your name, then you wouldn't be able to basically show your name here. So let me know who you are so I can address and welcome you personally. And hello there, Irene. See some new faces tuning in from Switzerland. Amazing to see you here, Irene. And Tomisha, good to see you. Hello, you got your tea. I love it. What type of tea is it? Is it English breakfast or is it green tea? What exactly that is, let me know. And Arturo, good to see you all. Thank you very much. I actually meant to write a post. My work anniversary is on the 30th of September. So Arturo, I am so grateful that you remember. And again, I am so happy that you can tune in today. And dialing in from Houston, woohoo! Houston, baby. I love Houston, by the way. I spent Christmas last year over there. The vibe is really good. People are extremely friendly, and it's still in the middle of COVID, and the restriction there is kind of quite relaxed. So I quite enjoy my experience, and so good to see you again. And Tamisha said, yes, it is an English breakfast. Woohoo! I got it. I just had my English breakfast tea this morning instead of a coffee, which is quite rare for me. Tell me which is your favorite brand, Tamisha. I'm very intrigued to know. Mine is it's a British one. I usually drink Twinklings or is it TG? TG Tips, yeah, which is also a really good one that I got in Luxembourg. But anyway, so good to see everyone here. Again, if you're solopreneurs, business coaches, or money-making side hustler who are looking to build a powerful personal brand, turn your LinkedIn connection to customers, boost your social engagement on LinkedIn, you, my friend, you're in the right place. So can we please talk about this month? Because I know there's a lot of exciting happening. I think most of you already know that I'm moving. And I was really in the verge of canceling today's show as well as next because I will be literally, I think not at the airport, but I will be on my way sort of there. So next week is going to be quite exciting for you to see me in Amsterdam and planning my flight uh to basically do the move. But I promise myself and you that no matter what happened, I'll show up for my amazing audience every single week. So no matter how exhausted I am, no matter what that is, I want to dedicate this special 30 minutes just to be with you. And yeah, so and as you know, my latest podcast episode have live. I think a few of you already know and also get the links from me yesterday. It's about the riches is in the niches. So I talk a little bit about how you can create content in such an easy way. And if you are a little bit confused about how to basically use your voice on LinkedIn, as well as how to basically narrow your niche on LinkedIn and how to channel it, I think that episode is especially for you. And it's already live in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts today with 4 episodes for you to enjoy. Everything is down under 10 minutes. Some episodes like even 5 minutes. So tune in while you're driving or cooking your favorite meal or even doing laundry, or you want to dedicate 100% of your time, do tuning in. And if you want to win a one-on-one LinkedIn coaching call with me and discuss your LinkedIn profile and growth strategies, well, you, my friend, if you're multitasking, come back to me. All you need to do is just rate and review on your LinkedIn Gal podcast, which is the name of the podcast on Apple, and share it. So once you do that, me and my team is automatically putting you on the list. And by the end of each month, we will announce one winner to receive that one-on-one meeting with yours truly, me, to talk about your LinkedIn strategies. Sounds good? Great. So let's get started because today's topic is something I'm very passionate about. And to Misha, Irene, LinkedIn user, Arturo, please let me know this. And Jerry and Keisha and Joanne, as well as Teresa, let me know about this. How long have you had your business, or you're actually a side hustler running a side business at the moment? It's like your passion project. How long have it been for you to create your business? Because I really wanted to know. And I just want to lay it out there. And you know me, I'm just like as real as you can get. Being an entrepreneur is tough, like especially when you're transitioning from a corporate 9 to 5, which I did 1 year ago when Arturo told me like, oh my gosh, this has been a year right now, right? Last year, September. And it's really not an easy task. And Keisha told me it's 1 year from now. Oh, girl, so which means you and I are basically the same, like 1 year ago, similar time frame. Oh, okay. And Jerry said 2 years. Okay, good to know. To Misha, Arturo, as well as Irene, and LinkedIn user, do let me know. I'm very, very intrigued to know what's your timeline. And it's tough. And there's no rule book or guide like telling you. There's no like an onboarding guide to tell you what to do, right? And what rules and guidelines to follow. And you pretty much like wing it, right? Maybe Jerry, in 2 years now, you can share a little bit with me. How is it? Okay, Tamisha said, okay, it's oh, I'm so sorry. Do I never really click on the comments and show it to everyone? If that's the case, I'm incredibly sorry. I'm just like basically multitasking with my coffee in one hand and everything. Oh, great. Teresa said, I like twinlings as well. And okay, Trey Joel's English breakfast. I have had that too. It's really delicious. And Arturo said, I listen to your podcast while I'm doing my paper routine. Oh, great. Good to know. And Tamisha said it has been 5 years. Okay, then we got Keisha, which is same with me, 1 year. Jerry, 2 years. Tamisha for 5 years. Good for you, girl. Maybe you can basically, chip in some ideas as a side hustle. Okay. And Dixon, 1 year and 3 months in business. Good. Great. So we got like 2 people around 1 year, including myself, 3 people, 2 years, and 5 years. And Arturo, let me know how long have you been in your business? So I mean, like I said, it's thrilling because you're your own boss. You can take full control of your schedule, but it's also very scary. It's scary and overwhelmed all at once, right? But it's also extremely rewarding once you get into your own groove. But no one tells you how important it is to really set boundary until you're knee deep in the work and on the brink of burnout. You know how they said, like when you're working for yourself, being your own boss, you need to work 10 times harder. It's a saying, and I believe in it because I have been there. And it's so true. There needs to be a balance. And our time and energy are among one of the most precious assets we have in life, which is precisely why setting and sticking, I'm just not just setting boundary, but sticking into the boundary as a business owner and entrepreneur is so incredibly important. Of course, you don't want to lose your sanity nor having the shit hit the fan early on. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about a breakdown of my 5 ways to set boundary as an entrepreneur, no matter where you are at the moment. Maybe Keisha is 1 year for you. You already set boundary, good for you. Jerry has been 2 years. Maybe you already did it all. Tamisha, Dixon, and Arturo as well. If that's the case, let me know. So you can put through what I call a try and error period and skip right to the good stuff, because I seriously went through it all, so you don't have to. So let's go. So the very first thing is establishing office hours. Have you guys done it before? If you do, send me a fire emoji or any emoji that you like so that I know that you have established your office hour. This is the easiest and clearest and most simple ways to set your boundaries and stick to it. Because once you establish your office hour for yourself, in the corporate world, we're so used to the standard 9 to 5, right? While we don't necessarily have to adopt the same time frame when you're your own boss, it's important to set some type of availability for when you're planned to work and when you don't, right? So I see that Jerry coming from Instagram to LinkedIn. I love it. I love it. I love it. Please bring in the energy. And I saw Usama is here. You're tuning in from IG, and Teresa gave me a fire emoji as well. So let me know if you have already set your office hour for yourself. And in this way, you develop both internal and external schedule to keep a good work-life balance. This is like a question to yourself, right? Like, what time of the day will you work, or which day? Like, you can be extremely flexible about it. You can even work during weekend. Sometimes I work during weekend and I have my Monday off. Like, being your own boss is so many like flexibility, and as long as you know what needs to get done in the line, you can turn around it. But it's important to establish office hour and communicate to your clients and set a pace from when you're available to speak with the clients or work on the deliverables, and when you're offline, so you can deload it and have some me time and take the time to write out what really matters to you and be specific. Then allow those priorities to be what motivates you to live within those well-developed boundaries. Sounds good? And remember, you are the master of your very own schedule. Don't forget about that. If you want to work 3 days a week, go for it. If you want to work like 5 hours or only 4 hours a day, you got this as well. So you just need to reshuffle how works best for you and your business. And don't feel that you have to stick to the same hours of operation each day or each week. Test and try what works best for you. Everybody is different and everybody wants different things, and everyone's have a different priorities. So there you go. This is the very first boundary that you can set. Number 2, it's my absolute favorite. And I think if whoever have been tuning in for a while, you know that I love this because I have been sharing, I think 2 or 3 months ago about this special hacks. And I really wish someone could have told me earlier. And if Jerry and Keisha and Tamisha have been in the business for 5 years, you already like sort of acquire a lot of like expertise on that. But the second hack is days dedicated to specific tasks or work priorities. What other people love to call that theme days, right? So this is more like a personal boundary to help you to stay on track and be organized, because you're responsible for your own workload and work on your client's project. There is a tendency that you will be responsible for your own workload. And that's a tendency to get sidetracked or pull in multiple different directions. So in order to keep yourself motivated, organized, and keep on track, try to batch your days into specific tasks and themes or work priorities to get through the work more efficiently. In this way, you can in general ideas of what you need to work on and when. So let me explain a little bit what's exactly that means. So let me share with you what I personally did. Maybe you can steal from it. So this is how I designated different type of works for specific days. So this is mine. I like to leave my Tuesday and Thursday only taking client call and meetings. And as for my Monday morning, it's block out for the In Academy team meeting. And afternoon, I'll block out time, what I call the CEO hours, to set myself for the week and prepare for the client work and strategizing for the business. And as for Friday, is for my creative work and business development. I also block just 18th and 20th of each month for content creation as well as badging content. So what do I mean by badging is like you do a specific task all together in one day or a period of time. So you can actually save a lot of time as well as energy. The reason why I'm saying that is imagine like a very simple idea is your emails. Some people will basically answer emails like when it comes to your mailbox, but I don't do it this way. I will only wake up with my delicious cup of coffee, and I will start like clearing up my mailbox in the early morning for just 30 to 45 minutes. And then I leave it. I would not touch my inbox at all. And then by the end of the day, when I finish, I will also block 30 minutes. And some days, like, Monday, CEO hours, I will take out sort of the email answering. So you will basically save a lot of time. So batching is incredible. And I see some of you, Tamisha has already said, I love themes and batching for content, so I don't feel overwhelmed. Fantastic. Yes. So there you go. So I think batching is incredible, and I hope you're also using it. And every 25th of the month is my team love that. It's like accounting work, right? For me, I don't really like it. It's obviously the administrative work, the budgeting, the payroll. And on the weekends, I try to basically block out time for myself as well as for family. So let me know if you have done this for yourself, what I call the themes days or days dedicated to specific tasks or work priority. If you have done it, let me know in the comment box so I know. All right. Arturo said, okay, I don't have a business, but planning to start a podcast and monetize from it. Oh, sounds good, Arturo. Let me know, your journey when you're looking into blasting it. I would love to basically be there and support you and help you to promote it here on LinkedIn as well as through my live. Let me know, Arturo. I'm so excited for you. And and Stephen just joined as well. Hey, Stephen, how are you? And Stephen said, we also have to be aware of clients' COVID flexi time as well. Oh, this is a very excellent point. Yeah, definitely. So sometimes you need to basically allocate your time according to your clients. So do that. So again, by setting up the dedicated day of the week or the month, you stay organized and keep on track. Can really plan specific tasks of the day to feel more comfortable taking them, and it helps your client to get a good understanding of the timeline expectation when they know when something is going to deliver for them and take the call with you. Sounds good? So this is number 2. I hope you have been using it. If you have, let me know. Drop me a fire emoji or drop me any emoji you like. Okay, moving on to next is services and process. So I want to share this is like you're a Michelin star chef of your business. You get to decide what you serve, which is the offering, not a plate of delicious food, or how you serve it, which is the process. Don't let someone try to order off the menu or tell you how to execute things. It's so important, and I hope you put that in mind because I only realized this only half of the way in my business half a year ago. And that's super freaking important. When just starting out, it's very common not to know what your sweet spot is and test drive things. See what feels good for you you never truly know if you enjoy a specific thing until you really try it. Same thing goes for industry and types of clients, so on and so forth. It's also important to niche down at some point so you have a clear target audience. No, you can always change direction if you end up selecting a niche that turn out not to be your cup of tea. So if you're a wedding photographer or someone like approach you for a product photography, it's okay to say no because that's not your niche. Don't feel that you have to stretch yourself thin to do all the things. Focusing on the offering that spark you joy, right? Spark you love, and that you're good at. Like I said, if you are a wedding photographer, don't do a product placement photography because that's not what you're good at. And ending up, the outcome is not going to be as exciting as it is going to be. Likewise, if you're a web designer, you only offer two local variation in your package, don't let a client to tell you please provide four, right? So anything, remember to stick to your guns for your service offering and your process. Sounds good? Good, let me know. Okay, Tamisha, give fire emoji. So she had been using this theme days. Good for you, girl. I'm so happy to hear that. And Irene said, yes, time management is the key to success. Fantastic. Yes, absolutely. Great. Moving on is communication. So communication is one of the most vital tools for any business owners. How do you want your clients to communicate with you? Aside from setting specific office hours that we talk about, you should always just designate the type of communication method you feel comfortable with to set the expectation. So for example, maybe your preference is primary email communication, which is something that I feel very comfortable with, but with an option to set up a call by appointment. Or perhaps you prefer to have all communication done through program like Slack, like ClickUp or Asana. Maybe you are more lenient. You want to even give your clients an option to text you personally or via WhatsApp. So whatever your preference is, set rules. Clearly communicate the method you land on your clients in advance so that they are well informed. So they won't be like, oh, I can't reach you, or oh, I thought I can basically communicate with you in all various communication methods, and that's not the case. This is very, very important. All right. Guys, are you ready for the last one? If you do, can you give me your favorite emoji or drop me like maybe a coffee emoji so that I know you're still with me listening? Because we only have 6 more minutes left together with this LinkedIn Live. Oh, Peter, good morning to you. Good to see you here. And yeah, drop me coffee emoji so I can share with you the final setting boundary and sticking with it. All right. Keisha sent me a star emoji. Yusama sent me a fire emoji. Great, great, great. So you guys are ready. So let's do it. So this is called learn to say no. Stand up for yourself and your belief. Oh, Tamisha, give me a avocado emoji. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Keisha, obviously, you're my superstar at all time. I love all these fun emoji that you're throwing in. So there might be an occasion when you get clients that are not the right fit. Really, don't align with you, don't align with your value, and even sometimes disrespectful, which is the most difficult ones. And it's important to really stand up for yourself. Really, there's nobody who stand up for you unless yourself, what you truly believing in. That's why you need to learn to say no. Who feeling is so difficult to say no? Give me some sort of like emoji or fire emoji or whatever that is, or send me some heart of this LinkedIn Live or in Facebook or YouTube or Instagram where you are tuning in from. Oh, and Sherry, good to see you. Caught a few minutes of this. Your energy is contagious. Same to you, girl. I am so incredibly grateful that you can tune in and listening to this because the last setting boundary is so freaking important. Who feel it's really difficult to say no? Because I do. Like, I have trouble to really say no and all. Because oftentimes I felt like it's such a negative thing to say no, but that's so not true, and I will elaborate a little bit more. There's time where we all say yes, and we really don't realize what we really say, said yes to, because we're just so used to saying it, right? I'm so used to say yes, and I have difficulty to learn how to say no. And slowly now, I felt quite comfortable of saying no. And you felt like, oh, I'm missing out. I'm having like money on the table, and what am I doing, right? Sometimes we need to learn to take care of ourselves first. And the best thing to say is no, to protect yourself. So no is the end all, obviously, and it feels really negative. But what it is really is to give us freedom to focusing on your business and protect your boundary as well as energy. And you will feel so comfortable after that, because for clients who is not aligned with you, who is not aligned with your energy, who is not aligned with your vision and mission, no, it's actually helping you a lot more down in the road. So I'm not saying you should say no to everything, but sometimes saying yes can really cause negative stress and leading to lower productivity because you don't really enjoy the work that you're doing. So the no, it's helping you. We usually know the difference, but we tend to say yes anyway. And embrace your ability to say no, because the simple two-letter word can save you from the moment of the stress. All right. And Peter say no or no. This is also very true. Sometimes when, prospect or sort of prospective clients say no to you, it's sometimes it's not like objection right away. It could be they want to know more. KNOW. They want to know more. And some of the things that you not necessarily address the value of your program, or necessarily address what the transformation you are going to work with them ultimately. So this is your business, and you should never let someone take advantage of you, and learn when to say no, especially when certain requests fall outside of your service offering, process, office hours, and so forth. Again, you're not for everyone, and that's perfectly fine. And protect your energy as well as yourself. And if you feel there is like a red flag or something that isn't really working, then walk away. There will always be an opportunity to really align better with you. So don't ever settle for ones that it's unpleasant or feeling something that it's off. You deserve the respect as a business owner, and know when to really draw the line if a client is not respecting your boundary. Sounds good? Sounds good. Great. All right. Oh, I see Brian just tuning in as well, and Vivian from YouTube. Good to see you. Brian said, no isn't negative. It's necessary at times. Simple word, but can be powerful when managing your boundary and sanity. Absolutely with you, Brian. And so good to see you here as well. Good to see you. So you're so right. And don't think about no as a negative like meaning, because sometimes this and all will really help you far away. So as an entrepreneur or business owner, try to figure out how to run your business is confusing and complicated, and a tons of work. Learn to set healthy personal and professional boundary puts you on the road to better, healthy, and well-being, and can really help you to decrease the chance of burnout. By implementing the 5 approach that I just shared with you, you are setting yourself up for success here, my friend. Setting boundary is critical because it lays the foundation for how your business operates, provide a clear direction and communication for your clients, and keep you sane. Just like what Brian said, keep you sane. It is key to unlock your entrepreneurial success. Being intentional with your priorities, your goal, and your time will allow you to create a business you truly love and a life that's worth living. So if you're struggling with putting these 5 approach into action, need a sounding board. I'd love to work this out with you and come up with the strategies we can implement that feels good for you. You and me for 30 minutes to focus on all things you and for your business. Drop me an email just with boundaries. So I know you have attended today's LinkedIn Live, and let's strategize it together. So here you go, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in to my weekly 30 minutes coffee break with your LinkedIn girl. Now, if you are interested to learn all more things about LinkedIn and how to become a better and more efficient entrepreneur and set you up for success, please tune in to your LinkedIn Gal podcast in Apple or Google or Spotify, whatever your favorite podcast app it is going to be. And I will see you all next week, same time, 3 p.m. Central European time, 9 a.m. Standard Time, Central Standard Time, as well as 9 p.m. Hong Kong or Singapore or Asia time. If you missed out, please go back and watch the replay. I am so incredibly grateful all of you are here today. And cheers for a good cup of coffee. I hope you all have a fantastic, fantastic Wednesday ahead. And as for now, I'll see you all. Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you have a wonderful week ahead and enjoy seeing you as well. See you. Bye for now. Bye, friends.